Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is Word500. So I'm going to start with crypt. It's just, someone suggested that because the clues are kind of encrypted in Word500. I couldn't think of anything better. That's okay. It's a start as a start. Let's do the right word. Get all new letters here. I'm thinking the S, L, N, the A, or the E. I keep wanting slain. I guess slain is a word like that. Let's give it a try. Whoa. Okay, well, that was good. Is it like an A? Is it false? It is false. Okay. And then this left word has a bunch of info. R something ST. So O, I, and U are lefts, but I'm thinking RUST. But crust is gone. What else would go there? Actually, what goes before this R? It could be G. I don't really see K working. B. G or B. None of those seem good. Am I missing something obvious? Oh, wrist. Oh, WR. But it's not. Whoa, I thought that was it. What else could go there? Drist? Grist? Trist? I thought Trist was spelled with a Y. It accepted it, but it wasn't right. Okay. What am I missing here? It's probably obvious. Is it a pronunciation issue? I went through every letter. Christ is obviously bad. Urist or irist or orist. Drist makes no sense. Grist. Grist would be accepted, but I don't know what that means. We may have to do it. Hrist, drist, Christ, zrist, exrist, vrist. Yeah, none of these making sense. Brist would not even be accepted, and marist. Repeated letters, double R-I-S-T, S-R. It can't even be S there. We tried T there. I guess it's, what was it, grist? What does that mean? Dictionary time. Grain that is to be ground into a mill, or ground in a mill. Could also mean a group of bees, but that's obsolete. So grist is a grain that's going to be ground. I guess that's where gristle comes from. Interesting. Yeah, I never knew that. I haven't heard grist before. Okay, well, Dordle's getting creative with words. Let's do Fibble. Lilac, huh? What would I want? I'm thinking about just doing something like block. I think that works. Okay, what did we learn? We learned that one of these L's is lying. So there is a C in the word. That's good to know. Unfortunately, these don't line up, so we don't know if they have to be yellow there. They could still be a lie. They just can't both be lying. O in the middle, I could believe that. What if we were, I was going to say, what if we were OCK? But then that would make the C in the second line a lie, so we'd have to move the L. Oh, and then we would have, no, it can't be OCK because we have two lies with OCK. Ooh, what would I do? I'd like to use the L again. What if the L was the lie here? Then I could do CLO, and that would, yeah, I just need to do something like cloth. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I'm starting to believe there is no L. Oh, we have an X-wing. The L's are lying and O's are lying. So that means anything that's not L or O can't be lying. So we do start with C. It could be CH. Do I want to think that there's an L or do I want to think that there's an O? Let's say that there's an O in the middle and we're CHO. What would I do? Chore? Oh, but then I need a new lie. If I do CHO, I need a new lie in lilac. It would have to be the I or the A. Whoa. Ooh, I don't know, I just swallowed, but That was unpleasant. Okay. Can I do CHOI or CHOA? I'm actually not. Huh. Okay, so maybe there's just an L then. And then that lets me use the E? Oh, wait. I could use the E or the U, but I wouldn't be able to use the O. Okay, either this L is gray and the O is green, or the O is gray and the L is yellow. Those are my options. And with the C and an H, I mean, it just makes sense to put the C and the H together. I mean, I guess I could separate them, but I'm not sure what I would do there. Especially since I would, let's see. If I used the O, I'd have to use an I or an A to go with it. Wait, does choir work? Choir works. Oh, and that's what it was. Nice. I thought of, I think choir passed through my head, and for some reason I rejected it. But no, that was absolutely right. It's such a weird spelling for a word, and that's why I was confused. But cool. I mean, Fibble in 3 guesses is not bad. I think we call this in 3 and not in 4 because it gives you a forced starting guess. So you can't get it in 1 ever if you can count that first guess. Anyway, 3 or 4, whichever you count it, that's pretty good. Let's do connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. Officiant. I don't see how that could have any other meaning besides its straightforward meaning of someone who officiates. Things you would find at a wedding? A band, maybe? I feel like band, orchestra, choir, and glee would be music-related groups at a high school. So let's just give that. Oh, cheer. Cheer is a high school activity. Okay, of caterer and officiant are things you'd find at a wedding, and or no, are these like professions that handle weddings? What would be the 4th one? I mean, you could have orchestras at weddings. But these feel more like ceremony related. The florist, caterer. I guess you could have an orchestra at the ceremony. So if I put orchestra in there, then I'd do choir, choir, cheer, band, and glee. And so then what would be... what would be the other ones? Like mirth and festivity? Wait, lyre is weird. Lyre and friar sound similar. Is that in fire? Oh no, is it one of these? What would be the other one? Choir? Choir, fire, lyre, and friar rhyme. And it's got to be that. Yeah. It's literally just rhymes. They couldn't even come up with a better category than rhymes for that. Okay, so choir is out. That makes me think orchestra, cheer, band, and what was the other one? Glee go together. But I feel like glee might go with mirth, or is that the red herring? So if this is things you'd find like groups at a high school activity groups, I don't know what you would call that, because cheer's a little bit out there compared to the other 3, but I don't know. Would you call cheer to be music related? I suppose you could. It's like, anyway. Tar. I feel like tar and snake have to go together just because they don't really fit anywhere else. I'm going to see if this is right. I feel like this is right. That's not even one away. Oh, okay. Well, that actually helps because that means I'm on the wrong track. I thought for sure it'd just be high school groups. So maybe orchestra goes with florist and officiant and caterer for wedding things. That's one away. Okay, so I'm missing what the things you would find at a wedding, festivity, mirth. I don't know. The florist doesn't attend the wedding though, usually. So that's what's weird. Unless it's officiant, caterer, and orchestra, and something like this. Yeah, I need to find a different category because I don't know. Glee is a TV show. Are there other TV shows? Okay, barbecue. Oh, fire is gone. I was going to say barbecue goes with fire because I had saw that earlier, but we used fire as part of the rhymes. Why do I feel like tar and barbecue go together? Snake just feels out there. Festivity. I don't see it. I feel like festivity, glee, and mirth may go together, but I'm not sure what the cheer. Maybe I should try this. These are just like happy things. Merriment. Okay. That helps. I thought that was going to be the red herring, to be honest, but it was just the yellow category. It was just the easy category. Okay. So orchestra and band surely go together, right? Surely. Officiant, florist, and caterer are definitely the three away because I had included. Wait, were they definitely the three away? No, I did these four, and this was one away. So I don't know that they're definitely together. They still feel like they should go together. But I mean, the only thing I can think of is to put a band in there instead of an orchestra. I guess I could try it. There it is. Okay, booked for a wedding. Tar, snake, barbecue, orchestra. It's got to be like a fill in the blank or something. Huh. I'm completely lost. What is it? Pit. Oh. Yeah, I see it. Well, how'd you do today? All right, let's do Word500. Let's start with band. Wait, band is 4 letters. Darn it. That was the one I remembered. We could start with choir because choir was actually the. Wait a minute. Choir was the answer to Fibble. I just noticed that, and it was in the connections. So we might as well continue choir into Word500. All right, that's my thumbnail. Choir, 1 green, 1 yellow. If it was the answer, it would be hilarious. I'm thinking I should maybe use one of the vowels in place and move the R to second. So we could just do like an RO. I'm sure there are RO words and not all of them completely leaving my head. I keep thinking of words with CK at the end, but I can't do that. Prose. Prose is fun. So this has a yellow R and a green O. Well, that has 3 greens. So I'm going to assume RO was correct and the E at the end, maybe. So something like grove. Now that I don't know why they're suddenly coming to me. Oh, interesting. So I think RO was correct. Let's use underscore. And then I guess it was the P or the S that was correct. Could I do like a double S word? Or frost. We could do frost. Frost has 2 greens. So if we assume RO is still correct, then we have to be PRO. Prude? No. Prune? Hold on. Proud. Proud has 3. PRO. I mean, at this point, it has to be PRO, right? I think. Prown. Wait, what is it? Prong? It can't be prong. Huh. Prune isn't a word, is it? No, prune is like that. Is there any other option here? I mean, surely the RO is correct, right? Surely the RO is correct. If that surely is the case, then we can't have an S in the word, and we can't have an E in the word. So it is PRO. And so unless I'm willing to accept that it's not RO in place, this is forced. Prone? No, that ends it. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to do this between sneezes. Prone is spelled like that, obviously. So is probe. I could end in E, that would make this easy. Something like prook or prule or proop. Maybe it doesn't work. Can I end in Y some? Oh, prox. I was like, can I end in Y? Let me put an X there. Wait. No. Okay, if both proud and proxy have 3 greens, it's got to be the PRO, right? How could I possibly have gotten like randomly gotten 2 different greens between those? Yeah, I couldn't have, right? What else goes PRO? I'm like running out of options. PRO-A. I'll try all of these. J, K, L, Z, B, N, M. No? Prompt. No, prompt ends with T. I need another letter. PRO-O. Prook, prue, pruge. Prook, prue. What? Prolk. If proxy was... Certainly proxy wouldn't be 3 greens if it didn't match the P... if it wasn't the PRO being green. I'm second guessing just because I don't see... Whoa, there's a hint button. I never noticed that, but I'm not going to use it. I don't see... Is it worth investigating it not being RO? It would be a huge coincidence with the guesses I've made. I don't even see how it's possible. Like, let's investigate the idea of there wasn't actually an R in the word. But there is an O. Let's investigate that. I would need a CH or I in the word. Okay, and so then I could see the P being green all the way down. And then that means the G and the F are not green. I could see this E being correct both times here. So no S or V. That would make the T also correct. So that wouldn't work. That conflicts. So it wouldn't be the P all the way down. Did that come from, let's see, there were 2 assumptions, the O going all the way down and the P going all the way down. Unless we say that the S was green here. Oh no, yeah, no, that doesn't work either. Yeah, I think that this is a ridiculous line of thought. It is PRO. I just don't know. I can't think of the word. I could guess proof and see if that's 3 again. So it's not OO. Prol. Wait, prol is a word? Is that it? I feel like I would lose if I guess prol. But at this point, I'm kind of over it. What would prol mean? Okay, it's probably going to be like obvious, but I'm going to guess prol. Prowl. Prowl. Darn. Yeah, okay. That's on me. I should have gotten prowl. Oof. I mean, it's a tough word, but like, come on. Like, prol, I guess prol. I was done with the game. I was like, yeah, I'm going to lose. Guessing prol. Okay. Of course, I thought that in Wordle when the answer was leggy. I was like, well, leggy's not going to be the answer. So now I'm like paranoid that weird words are still on the answer list I haven't seen before. Okay. Well, let's do polygonal. We have a 7-letter word. These two repeat. So if I did ing, it gives me most of the letters. I like inting, but like pinting, or is pinting accepted? No. I don't know what it would mean, but drinking pints, you're pinting. Punting is a word. I'm not seeing a word for this. Of course, doesn't mean there isn't one. How about wincing? Okay, it's not ing. In fact, I got nothing out of this. What if we did like an ERS word? Durbers. Durlers. Have you had any purpers? Any purpers in your servers? Must match the pattern. Oh, because I used the S again. Darn. Servers was so good. I can't think of a way to like change servers to something else. Okay, never mind. Herders? Okay, it accepted that. Wow, okay. The only thing I got right is it's a plural. What are we going to do here then? Maybe something like a TS word. This would probably be a vowel at that point. Let's just put a vowel in and try it. Batlats. Batmats. Heard of a bath mat? This is a bat mat, which is a Batman themed bath mat. Fat Rat is actually a really good. Have you heard any Fat Rat songs? They're pretty good. Let's see. Maybe not A. Let's look at O. Potlots. Huh. Okay, I mean, obviously it doesn't have to be TS. It just felt like something to try. I just have to think of a 6-letter word that repeats these. What would I do in that case? I'm just so limited on my letters now. Could it be something like ALS? It just doesn't look good, does it? Havels. What if I thought about like prefixes? Not sure. Maybe L second. Let's just look at L second. FL or BL or something like that. And then obviously a vowel, maybe an A or a U or an O. All right, I'm gonna have to do a filler. So for 7, the filler we're gonna do, normally we would do maidens, or we would do poultry. Poultry is pretty intact, so let's try that. Okay, so poultry maidens would have just given us the answer in fewer guesses, but it wouldn't have been hexpert. But I didn't do hexpert anyway, so that's the danger. There's an O and a U. There's a T. Maybe T does go here. Maybe we are TS here. Then we have a P. Now that's weird. Where does the P go? So I guess this would have to be the other vowel. This would have to be U. No, it would have to be outputs, which is actually a word. Oh, that's hard. Okay. Outputs. Crazy. All right. I got herders. Forlorn is fun. I wonder if I was down to just outputs. It's really hard to know just from this list, but I had so few letters left. Cool. Well, let's do the mini. Make sure we're scrolled right. Ooh, the middle two match. I was going to do like civic or mimic, but those are obviously don't work because they repeat too many letters. Livid. Livid is a good start here. And it's not double I, of course. What if I repeated a T? Like I did ST state. State's actually a really good start for this one. I don't know. I didn't think about that before. So maybe this is like an ER word. Meter. Oh, interesting. Was it beret? It is beret. Wow. Nice. Not too bad. Bozos is out there. Okay. Let's do Symble. Start with blaze. Ooh, this is what we like to see. So I'm going to assume the single one out is the green because it's least likely. Greens are least likely. That's why we start with that. And now we could say that the middle two are yellow or the outer two are yellow. The outer two were yellow. Actually, do I like the inner two so I could do EAL? I feel like that might be good. What actually goes EAL though? Mealy does. Okay, so I think I got the A right. It doesn't have to be right, but I think I got it right. And then, ooh, wait, what happened here? Maybe I got the EA right, and then I didn't get the L correct, so it would be like a B. Ooh, B is weird there. So what's the other option? The yellow could be yellow. And so we were supposed to have like, wait. Okay, if the yellow was yellow, then I need an E or an L in the middle. And then which one would be green? Well, it couldn't be the crescent, and it couldn't. Okay, yellow has to be the green because none of the other symbols can be green. That makes sense. So we have a in the middle. Now, which one is yellow? The crescent or the flame? If the crescent was yellow, then that would mean I have an AE word because it's the only thing that could go in this slot that was repeated. Now, if the outers were yellow, that means that L and E, okay, that means that I would need to do something like an E, something A, something L, and then the second letter would be an M or a Y, and it's email. Wow. Email in 3. That's why that was so confusing, but that was fun. This is what we play Symble for. Not for when it's like, oh, it was just greens the whole time, but when we have to really figure out the symbols and it's a weird word on top of that. Cool. Yeah, that was fun. Also, I made this cool, like, I don't know, what would you call that? Upside down T? Anyway, this cross here. Let's do Fusele. All right, I can't start with email because I have to repeat a letter. So what would I do to repeat a letter? I don't think I can like salvage email at all. Let's just start with start then. All right, there's an A in the word. Let's try one of those AY words. So let's repeat the L because repeating a letter with a lie can really catch the lie. Surely there's a word that does this. I'm not crazy, right? Galley? All right, I think you just lied about that, G. I think you're a big fat liar with that, G. Let's just ignore it. What should I do then? EA? I don't like EA. What about like dance? I think dance works. Ooh, AN is correct. This could be an E. Can't be ER though, or ED. Could be EL. Can we do panel? So we can do panel. Now here's the issue. I have to do a filler. So because I'm confident about panel, I'll just remove the AN and I'll just get some new letters there. We could make sure the G was the lie, and then we could add let's add an I or something. It's not panel, but we're okay. Now I'm not allowed to guess P. Wonderful. So it's PAN, not an E. So it's D, B, or A. Or is it one of the band letters? No, E was rolled out. So it's A, B, D, or F. PAN, it's got to be PANA. but I don't know. I can't think of a word for that. Pan Am? Panda. It's panda. Surely it's panda. What am I supposed to do here? If I guess mama, it'll check the A at the end. Okay. Finally let me guess panda. Like what? Okay. I thought it was panel though, so that ruled that out. That would have been this was slightly better than guessing panel in that case. But at that point I knew it was panda. So cool. One more game, don't Wordle. I'll start with kayak as usual. Because I am uncreative. Okay, yellow A. I feel like I should repeat it. Should I? Well, I can. What's like a good... I don't think I have one prepped for A yellow. I'm thinking about how to start with like AX, and the only thing I thought of was axial, which I actually can't. Oh, I already repeated the A, so I'm certainly not repeating it again. Never mind about repeating the A. So maybe we just put the A in the middle and do... Can I do like... uncommon letters, please? Prawn. No, I need to repeat letters. There's clack, which repeats the C. Is there anything better than that? All right, we'll do clack. Oof, there's a C in the word. I may have to undo. 27 left with this many guesses. We might as well figure out what the word is, though. Is it going to be like an ACY word or probably an ACE word? What would it be? Like brace is an option. Erase is an option. No, erase does not use a C. Grace is an option. So brace, grace, trace. I wonder if something like, so we could rule out trace by doing an act word, like enact. Oh no, enact could have been the answer. Oh well, I got lucky. So it is not trace, so it definitely is ACE. But it's saying we have 7 words left. I wonder if we can get away with this. Something like chase a word? No. Is there like an EACE word? Peace? I'm going to give peace a chance. Okay, good. It wasn't peace. Only 2 valid words. So it's down to brace and grace. So I don't know which one it is, but I just have to avoid all of them. So I think I'm going to undo all the way back up to here. And we're just not going to use a C because that was too limiting. Grace or brace. Okay. So we'll avoid the E and we'll avoid the R for sure. Maybe I can do like an allow. That seems pretty good. And then I could end a word with A if I wanted to. What would be a good way to like something like Nina a word? I don't know. I'm just making up words at this point. Pippa? No. I don't have to use an A at the end. It's basically the same as doing an A in the middle because from then on I'm still restricted to A in the middle. So let's just do that if it's easier. Brace or grace. Okay, I just have to remember to avoid those letters for a while at least. I'd like to not do an AE word as well for as long as possible. Not using the R. I just thought about email. Actually works without the L, I mean. It would have worked second is what I mean. Not very good guess though. Oh no, email gets the E anyway. All right. I'm thinking about how to get like a double consonant at the start. But I may have to do something like an IA, or I could do, oh, Q is used. I was going to say QUA. GUA is a little dangerous because it could be Grace. Because I didn't try G yet. But I can't think of a good GUA anyway. Because Guava doesn't work because I've already tried double A. I want to avoid the BG anyway. So surely I can avoid BG, C, R, and E. Surely. What about like an AU word? AUT or A? This is going to be hard to keep thinking of words, but as I move forward, I'm willing to introduce more of the word. I just like to avoid it, at least in this guess. I could do an SH, but it feels like a waste of an S. I could do a PHA. That's okay. Brace, Grace, yeah. But I can only think of phase. Something like shaky wouldn't be, I don't know, it's using up 4 new letters. Something like stats. Actually, stats is not terrible. Let's do that. Okay. I mean, it used 2 very common letters, so we got down to 166, but that's still fine. So I could experiment with RA, like just lock it. How many RAE words are there? I bet you I could come up with 3 of them. Just don't use the C. So DRA something E. Can't do drama. That would be amazing. Again, because we used 2 A's already in kayak. Something like drain would be fine. I'm just checking. It was Grace or Brace. Okay. So now with RA, if I did cramp, I would probably be down to Grace or Brace. You know, probably maybe if I should have saved trace to end with, but anyway. So maybe I don't do that yet. Maybe I don't do the E at the end yet. What about something like, oh, if I did grape, I might have to use an undo. I do have an undo, but that would tell me if it was Grace or not. There must be something better, though. Something like craze. Again, I'd be down to Grace or Brace. Huh, maybe I did an RA a bit too soon. Something like grave. If actually, no, yeah, that's fine. So if we're Grace, I can still do grape. Oh, that's perfect. That actually was lucky. And there were 3 words. Wait, how many of these are there? Grame and graze. Oh, fun. Graze would have been perfect. Okay. Nice. I think I did okay there. I got a little unlucky with my initial guesses, but the undo certainly helped. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed these games today. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.